What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I want to give you guys a quick look at your reimagined white cement Jordan 3s. Before I get into the video, go over the kicks and all that stuff. If you are new to my channel, this is your first time seeing one of my videos, welcome, man. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for dropping by. But look, while I have you here, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. That way when I upload new stuff, you guys can get notified and you can head to the channel, see what I posted for you. If you are on social media such as like Instagram and Twitter and you enjoy pictures of sneakers, outfits with sneakers, really anything related to kicks, honestly, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII. And lastly, after you watch the video, if you enjoy it, hit the thumbs up. That really goes a long way. Let me know that you guys enjoy the content, and it just motivates me to keep wanting to take out time and record videos whenever I have new pickups. So if you enjoy it, hit the thumbs up. Really goes a long way. All right, now that the intro is out of the way for all my newcomers and first timers, let's just jump right into these. These are your white cement 3s, the reimagined ones. Last time we got these, we got the 88s when they came out. But now we have, seem like Nike and Jordan Brand, they're doing this whole reimagined campaign, and they're giving us, you know, some iconic shoes and putting a twist to them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of go over the materials used on the shoe, touch on quality control a little bit, and then towards the end of the video, I'm gonna take them off here, toss them on feet, lace them up and stuff. So just hang around, stick around for the whole video, and I got you guys covered for pretty much everything. So Jordan 3s, when they came on the scene, this was actually Tinker Hatfield and MJ first shoe. He actually saved the whole Jordan line and dropped some iconic silhouettes after MJ and Tinker partnered up. Really the rest is history once them two teamed up. But saying that to say, I scooped this pair off sneakers. They had a shock drop. I was on my phone and I just luckily got my pair. And seemed like Nike did a second chance opportunity if you tried to get them on a shock drop and you missed, or if you tried for the free throw line 3s and you took L's on both of those. Seemed like they gave random exclusive access to give people another shot at them. But they do release to everybody like in a week or so. So hopefully everybody who want these can have an opportunity to get them. Hopefully there's a lot of pairs and they don't, you know, cause too much trouble on them. So let's just dive right into your materials that you have. So just like any of the iconic Jordan 3s, most of them have like this, the elephant print on here. This is what it's known for. It seemed like they came close to the original with the height of the elephant print. Your OGs 3s, the elephant print, the height right here is usually small like this. Some of the retros that has been coming out, this elephant print was too far back. But seem like they're really trying to cut it down and make it look more to the OGs, as well as this back here, the slant too. So the silhouette, the shape, and everything seem like they're trying to get as close as possible to that OG look. And even this, it had more of a slant on here. If you look up some of my older Jordan 3 videos, the shoe would slant, and then when you get to that toe box, it comes straight across. It had a real ugly look to it compared to the OGs. But seem like they're doing a real good job with trying to keep that to the original shape. Back to the materials, the leather that they used on here, you got a decent, nice grain of tumbled leather on here. Push down on it, you can see you got a nice quality of leather on here. Same goes for the tongue. You have that perforated tongue on here. Leather material is real decent on here. You got the Jumpman on the tongue. Coming to the side, like I mentioned. So these have like that age look. That's what the whole reimagined theme is behind. Like this is just an older pair of 3s back from '88. That just sitting in the box, and I'm gonna show you guys the box in a while, because that looked like it's old and aged as well. The heel tab is already yellowed. If anybody owns an older pair of Jordan 3s that have a white heel tab, over time it starts to just yellow. I guess just because of the oxidation and the chemical in the paint, and just over time it just changes color on you. So that's the back heel tab that we all love with the big Nike Air on the back. I'm more of a Nike Air fan on the back versus the Jumpman. It don't really matter, but if I had to pick between the two, give me the Nike Air on the back all day. You have a red insole with the black writing, Nike Air treatment on there as well. See if we can come to the tongue. Look like these went into production in July of 22 last year. Coming into the inside of the shoe, here's the inside look. You have that exposed air unit. This was the first Jordan with the exposed air unit. That's one of Tinker's things and what he's known for, giving you guys good looks at the different materials on here as well. Even this material right here is pretty decent. On some threes, this usually be like really synthetic and cheap and plastic feeling, but seemed like they did an okay job on this. Coming to your outsole, so you got Nike on the outsole. The 88 threes when they came out, and I'm gonna do a comparison video to show you guys the difference between the two. They had Nike Air on the back, but I think they still had Jumpman right here, and I'll confirm that when I do the comparison video. But you got Nike on the bottom of that. That's pretty much it as far as the shoe goes. You have a little plastic hang tag on here. So back in the day, you used to get the plastic hang tags hanging by this little piece of plastic, whereas some of the retros had like the little keychain type metal ball materials. But back in the days, the older retros was just hanging by this little piece of, you know, little plastic like you get, you know, on clothing and stuff. So you got your little hang tag, and that's pretty much it as far as the shoes go. I think I gave you guys a good look at the different materials that they have on here. Your sock line, I have that cloth flat fabric. Nice perforated material here. So that's it for as materials. Quality control, the QC is decent. You can see some paint strokes and some glue. My air bubble is a little foggy, a little bit. Have some paint around there. Saw some smudges and stuff on my midsole. It's okay. It's not horrible. Where I'm like, man, how did this pair pass inspection? It's not that bad, but you know, just some little minor stuff. Nothing to really gripe and complain about too much. I think at this point, you know, we'll never get flawless sneakers from Nike and Jordan brand ever. There's always going to be something that passes the inspection and the quality control checks that they feel is good enough to sell to consumers. So, you know, just like I said, you know, just little glue marks and little stains on here, nothing that you guys will be able to notice when I toss them on feet. So overall, QC is decent, not the best, but it's not the worst either. So these are the kicks. How's the QC? Show you guys the box really quick. So you have this little card. Some of the other threes, this was more of a cardboard, thicker paper material, but this is really flimsy. It's like a thin sheet of paper that they have that came in here, and they have the breakdown and everything of the shoe. You guys could pause the video and read this stuff if you want to, but it's a breakdown of the shoe, but it's just paper this time. You have the box, like I was showing you guys. It looked like an old aged box with some of the scraping, like it had been sitting for a while. Nike Air on the top. Here is your label. That is your color breakdown, product code, all that good stuff. You can scan this with your camera and it'll take you to the Nike app. I believe at some point it's gonna be able to authenticate or take you to the shoes, or it's gonna be able to do something. But for right now, it doesn't really do anything at all. Take the lid off. So you got a regular, you know, removable lids type box, and you have that cement print all in the inside of the box. So that is the box. I'll show you guys the kicks one more time before I take them off here. Do me a favor, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I usually reply to you guys when you leave me comments. If I don't reply to like exactly what you say to me, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up button just to acknowledge that I saw your comment. So let me know what you think of these. Let's chop it up in the comment section. But I'm gonna take them off here now, toss them on feet, and show you guys what they look like on feet. You guys hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at your white cement Reimagined Jordan 3s. Just want to show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. First things first, we could just probably dive right into sizing. It's the most asked and requested question from you guys. So to me, I have a medium, somewhat narrow foot, and I prefer like a snug, exact, tight, one-to-one fit on my kicks. Not to where like my feet are balled up and I'm in pain or anything like that, but I like a snug fit. I don't like roomy shoes. And I went down a half size, and they feel tight, but it's borderline almost too tight. Like I felt like I could have possibly went true to size in these, but I think I'm gonna have to probably wear them for a while and kind of, you know, break them in a little bit. Like I said, they're fresh out the box and stuff right now, so I think over time they'll probably give. But maybe if I had to go back and do it again, maybe I could have went true to size. I think down a half size works. if you're gonna wear them for a while and break them in, and you want that snug, tight feel, you might be okay. But I think go true to size in these. I think go true to size, you should be good. It's crazy because some threes I went down a half size and they fit perfect, but for these I went down a half size and they fit a little bit more snug than some of my other threes. So if you have wide feet and you want some room in your shoes, go up a half size. I wouldn't recommend going true to size in these if you have wide feet and you don't like a tight fit. I think you're gonna be in some kind of pain over time. Narrow feet people who want a little bit of room, I think true to size is okay. I don't think you need to size up in these, but I don't know. Now that I'm wearing them a little bit more, they're starting to feel not as bad as when I first slipped them on. So it depends really on how you like your shoes to fit. So that's just my recommendation. As far as comfort goes, just the technology from the late 80s, and it feels like that. Even though there's a little air unit, you don't feel that. It still feels really flat to the ground. It's not the most comfortable shoe to me at all. You could casually rock them all day and not be in any kind of pain. But compared to some of your later released shoes, you know, it's like night and day when it comes to comfort. But like I said, you can wear them all day and be okay. I just wouldn't hoop or anything in these. I don't see how MJ did it way back in the day. Overall, comfort is just okay. Like I said, it's real flat to the ground shoe, and you feel a lot of the ground when you walk. So no real major squish, bounce, or cushioning in these at all. So that's just my take on it. But I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Like I mentioned earlier, if you guys are new, subscribe, hit that notification button. But I'm gonna wrap it up. Appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all on the next video. See y'all later. Peace.